Yeah, there is was a notification that came up, that actually stopped the broadcast, but it was a good notification. It was not bad. So by about the end of this, I might have to. Oh my God, I'm going to the south door. So, but I have no other way out. Let me see what is the road. I haven't taken this. Usually I park on the other side. I-94, I-94. Oh my God, people are going to curse me. If I get a gap, I can see 894 is closed. Oh my, that's why everybody is taking 94. That is stupid. Why would they close a road on the opening day? At least for the opening day, they need to take it. So I need to get into the other lane. Because I cannot take a westward ride. I cannot. I completely have no idea. You can see the stadium right behind it. Inside the stadium, it is quite good. It was quite good in the starting of the game when they had heat. It looks like they turned off the heat towards the end of the game so that people will get out. Because they don't want anybody there after like an hour because the neighbors complain here. So exactly an hour after the last ball is pitched, they will close this parking door. So that's why they want people to get out very fast. Not even hanging out in the window because I need to wear my jacket towards the end of the game to sit in even the closed one. This is a retractable roof. You can see the entire Miller stadium in the view. Yeah, we had about 44,000 people. It's not like a Lambeau Field. It's not that big because it's a baseball game stadium. What is this guy doing, man? Okay, I need to I-94 175 north. Okay, 194. Okay, so I got to take 94 and I got to go east. Everything is blocked. What's going on, Akada? Usually I park on the other side of the stadium, so it is easy for me to get in and get out. But today I was way late. See, when I come to a grinding call, I cannot keep on speaking because people may think that I'm crazy or something like that. Looking onto the phone and speaking. You see, This whole thing is supposed to go. This lane where I'm standing is, I don't know whether I'm on the right lane. It says 175 north, both these lanes. Oh, okay. I hope this thing stays, because I haven't done this in a while. Can you see the whole, flurry coming and hitting on the thing? I don't know. People can see. I don't know. I'm not even looking into the camera. Wow. Oh, even the other route, which, it is completely blocked. You can see that. Because the 894 is closed. Because my idea was to actually go west and take 894, then take 45 north. And that ain't going to happen. East downtown, yes. I need to be in this. There is no much traffic going downtown. Because nobody want to go downtowning. Yeah, so now what I'm going to do is, before going to downtown, I'm the only guy, or a couple of guys in front of me are the only ones who are going downtown. Okay, I gotta reduce this, this howler. Welcome to Wisconsin. Welcome to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Look at the traffic, man. Come on. You guys must be kidding me. On the other side, can you see that? Everything is locked out. And tomorrow it's going to be really funny because tomorrow I'm going to start early. I think I'm going to come like about 3:30, 4 o'clock here, find a parking outside of here, park it. I don't think Ian will make it. I'm going to turn this around. Yeah. Because we are on a grinding halt here. Look at me. Maybe I should put on a hat. This hat was meant when I have long hair or bulky hair. But right now, it is very crazy. Yeah, I don't want you to see just the ass of some trucker. No, we are not in the night. I'm telling the car, the car thought, okay, when I got under this thing, the bridge, it thought that, it is already night and it's kind of shutting down all these, the other lights and popping out only the, the meters. Even when, but it didn't accumulate anything. It just, hard flurries that is falling right now. 18 minutes to Gudo. I don't need to go all the way to Gudo. Maybe 15 minutes drive from here if I'm going like this. But no, once I get out into that exit, then it will be like a free ride. I hope so. If I'm going like this, it will take 25 minutes. So I need to measure all these things. They were all the people. They were like two others, sitting behind me also. They were saying, hey, you cannot, if you are a season ticket holder, you better start bringing your own food and water and all those things to eat here. If you're going to buy here, you're going to be completely broke by the end of the season. And this season is going to be a completely broke season. From what the Brewers are playing right now, oh yeah, they are going to be completely blown. 12-3, oh yeah, good luck. This is the summer of 69. That's what this is going to be. Well, for me, pretty much every summer is like that. Last summer I had a blast. Yeah, and most people don't even know what the hell happened. And I didn't really tell, most. Oh my God. Right now, when I'm looking back at it, that's one of the most wildest, summers I ever had. In Milwaukee. Not just in Milwaukee, in my entire life. That was the last one. And I think this one is going to be much more wild and wicked. This one is going to be half of the time, I'll be in Chicago. I am not moving to Chicago. I got a couple of friends from northern part of Chicago, and they invited me. They said, okay, yeah, weekends and all, why don't you just come over? Oh my goodness. Everything is a big block. Yeah, I don't want to be in this lane. I want to get out of this. There's a guy who's a very slow mover. Let me move into that. Then I need two more lanes to be going to my left, but it's packed. Because this is, what time is it? 5:29. That's right. That's why. Dream girl, ये किस शायर की गजल. Dream girl, ये dream girl. That was a pretty girl who gave me space to actually get in, so I gave her away. And I'm singing Dream Girl, honey. It's a very great poet who is singing Dream Girl about you. Somebody asked me, will you be able to do a poetry show from your car? It's an incredible question, for which the answer is yes. It's if the traffic is like this, I probably will be able to do a show from my car. I may have to put the poem here in front of me, just upon my this thing. But if the traffic is full, then I may have to take a side road when I come in and do a poetry show from there. Drive slow, drive at about 30-35 miles an hour. Right now I'm going at about 15 miles an hour. So that's going to be, it should not be this slow. Even if it is about 30 miles an hour, I can still do it. I can just, one by one, line. But it may not be a long poem, like, it cannot go beyond like about 30 lines. Because the attention span is going to be a really big problem. Because I really don't look into that phone thing at all. I'm looking most of the time ahead. So in between I need to look here and maybe thoroughly read that, practice it well, and I should be almost knowing the poem by heart. If I need to, it's about 10 minutes drive from here. The traffic is pretty jam-packed. Yeah, I need to get down at the grocery store. I need to get out, down at a couple of places before I go home. Because I'm in this diet, this eat fast diet. it did it again. Just passing Milwaukee. Yeah, I had a job opening that came into that place, West Alice. Not very near, but yeah, it's not that far from the Miller Park. What's the name of that place? Johnson Controls. They interviewed me and they just went blank. And I don't think that interview, the blowing up the interview was not my fault. My fault was there, but right before the interview, somebody came and told me, talk slowly and don't talk too loud. So I was a little subdued during that interview. And the interviewer, the feedback the interviewer gave to my agents were, he's not aggressive enough. So I don't think he will be aggressive enough to go and gather the requirements from the business. Really? Me? Okay. And I was like, when I heard that, I was like, oh my goodness. Being counterproductive, dude, if you want, you need to put your head in, I can get you. The people behind me, oh yeah, there you go. He got behind me. The people behind me are really wide, they will show me a middle finger. It's a breakdown. I don't think there will be this much people even tomorrow for the game after this blowout. Oh my God! There was this picture, Miller, Brewers. I always say they need a new owner. They need somebody who is wise. See, it's not just a one player or a group of players that are going to win you a World Series or get you even into a playoffs. You need a very, very, very wise owner. Then you need a fantastic manager who can manage these things. When I say manager, I will definitely say the coach. The head coach. Then there's a general manager. Brewers got a new general manager too. Very young person, about 30, 31 years old. David Stearns. I am very impressed by that guy. I was listening to the phone call. Because the season ticket phone call, holders phone call was there, conference call. People were asking him questions. I was very impressed by him. So he may not be. He's just new. He's the first year, here in Milwaukee. But it's Counsell. Craig Counsell is a great player, and he need to prove that he's a good manager when it comes to the games. But I don't know whether Brewers have players. From what I'm seeing, this is just a first game. It's not a measuring yardstick to actually measure the season. However, they should put everything online here, to prove, because this city had done a lot for these Brewers. They spent millions of dollars, but we gave these taxes. They had a tax increase just for the Miller Park, and which got them about $250 million to build this whole stadium. If the ownership is actually going to keep on trading people who are good, like last year we had Gomez, we had Carrot, Francisco Rodriguez. Both of them they traded away, and I say that was both a bad moves, because they are really aggressive players. Those are the kind of players we need that can actually push us into into playoffs and maybe win some playoffs games. Right now, we don't have the pitching staff, even with them, even with K Road. We don't have the pitching staff to actually take us to anything beyond the first round of the playoffs. That's for sure. We don't have it. See, I'm a big fan of Milwaukee Brewers. Even when I was not here in Milwaukee, I used to have this MLB TV and I can watch the Brewers. And I used to watch from New York, Kansas. And I was like, these are some of the reasons why I moved to Milwaukee. Because why am I sitting in somewhere else and watching all these things? If I can get a job here, there are millions of people who lives here. I should be like them. Oh, I made a mistake. I should have been taking that road. Maybe I can take the other road. I'm going to hit Bayshore. No, I don't need to go to Bayshore. Maybe I'll go to Bayshore tomorrow, day after tomorrow. It is about 35 degrees and the wind started. Now the flurries are gone here. Northwards, only southwards the flurries are there. So probably we are going to taper off. I don't know what is it, this thing going to be tomorrow. I got to get some food. Yeah, I can go here and get it. I am home. "22 minutes it took from there to here. Prior to this, another maybe 5-10 minutes got stuck. But we can say it about 22 minutes. Because when it got stuck, even with the traffic, if there were no traffic, then it would have been good. I'm not going there. See, people say global warming, and then some of these people ask, it's cold like hell, even it's snowing in the middle of, in April, and you say global warming, it is because of the global warming we have snow, even April regularly. In the last 2-3 years, here in this neck of the woods, it snows in April. And maybe when it snows in May, people will notice that there is something wrong here, okay? It's not just global warming, because when it warms, generally 2 or 3 degree temperatures is what is going to be noticeable as global warming. So when it warms up, what is going to happen? The Arctic ice will melt, and that raises these vapors into the air, and that air become massed up, and then the Arctic wave is going to come. It may not be a lot for many people, but it may be like about 3 degrees. It's not going to make much of a difference right now. From 34 degrees to 37 degrees Fahrenheit, it's not going to make a big problem. But in Arctic, it is ice. Some layer of ice which is low, not that, not that thick, is going to melt even in that temperature. And the vapors and the water, all these things, that current change is going to bring it all directly to us. That's why we get snow. And many of these conservative people just don't get it. They just don't get it. Either they don't get it, or they are deliberately trying to, say, well, yeah, we don't care. We know what it is, but we don't care. Even very highly educated people saying all these stupid things, just because they believe conservatism or they are against the liberals. Some of the people are very, very, very racy. I mean, racy means like racial, they hate black people. Just because they hate black people, they became, conservatives. And even though they know they are wrong, So I'm in the parking lot of Pick and Save. Now I need to pack myself up and get out. So I'm gonna stop now. Yeah, I'm gonna stop this right now. I'm in the Pick and Save parking lot and buy some stuff. Hot girls are walking around.